She makes her World Cup bow and becomes the youngest ever player in the history of the Women's World Cup.
I always put pressure on myself to be the best. If you believe in yourself, everyone else will believe in you too. Hi, this is Casey Phair, and this is Days Off. As a professional athlete, I think it's really important to take time off from your sport and just take time to yourself, because when you're over fixated on just your sport in general, you get stressed out and it can kind of burn you out almost. Off days are really good to recharge your physical batteries, but also your mental batteries and your mental health as well. So usually I sleep a lot because when we have training, I wake up at 7, and I guess that's not that early, but it feels like school almost. I wake up, get ready, and then go. So when I have an off day, I sleep later until like 9 maybe. I'll hang out with my friends from Angel City, or I'll do some active recovery for myself, or I'll go to cryotherapy or an infrared sauna. One of my closest friends in LA is Giselle Thompson. She's on my team. One of my off days, we just went to a bunch of different places. That was really memorable for me because it felt like the day was so long. We just went to we went to Erewhon, we went to the beach, we went to the mall. There's so many really good malls everywhere. Not a great hobby, but it's what me and my friends do a lot. I was born in Korea and then moved here when I was 2 years old. Before I could speak English and before I went to kindergarten in the US, I did these Korean workbooks with my mom. I could speak Korean fluently, which I think is really important for me now because playing for the Korean national team, it's important to speak Korean and understand Korean.
I feel really proud and honored to be given this opportunity, and I'm ready and willing to do whatever it takes to help the country.
돌아서면서 케이시 유진의 선제골이 터졌습니다.
Even though I lived in the US, I never really lost my Korean heritage, and my mom makes Korean food at home all the time, and I go back and then I stay with my grandmother when I go back to Korea before national team. My family in that sense has really stuck with me. This is chador, or beef brisket. This is one of my favorites because it's super thin and you can eat a lot and it's not super filling or just heavy. So this is one of my favorites.
저는 엄마로서 1%라도 케이씨가 될 기회가 있다면 저는 어디든지 갈 수 있다는 마음으로 정말 멀어도 당연하다 생각하고 갔습니다.
I think my family is the centerpiece of my career. I think they've been there for me through a lot. I'm really grateful and really privileged to say that they've always supported me in whatever it is that I wanted to do. And especially my mom, I'm super grateful for because she's driven me everywhere. I played an hour and a half away from where I lived. So she would have to drive me an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. And I think I was just 12. So to do that for a 12-year-old girl meant a lot to me now, looking back on it. And also she moved to LA with me. So I'm just really grateful for everything that she's done and all the sacrifices that she's given up for me.
She likes kimchi jjigae and dubu.
And 콩나물국, which is this, but in a soup, and it's kind of spicy. So when I get off a plane, when we're away, it's just really refreshing, and I feels like it detoxes all the dirty air from the plane.
케이씨에게 늘 고마운 부분이 있는데 케이씨는 어려서부터 늘 열심히 했어요. 늘 더 나아지기 위해서 열심히 훈련했고 팀 훈련과 개인 훈련도 열심히 했고, 그래서 우리는 같이 케이씨 발전을 위해서 무엇을 더 같이 해야 할지 같이 고민하고 같이 노력했어요. 케이씨가 다치지 않도록 축구할 수 있도록 기도도 많이 하고 많은 사람들이 케이씨를 위해서 기도도 많이 했습니다.
Growing up, I always put pressure on myself to be the best. I'm a perfectionist in everything, not just soccer, but that has really affected me playing soccer. If I made a mistake, I would just get in my head and get really mad at myself. So I think now being in this professional environment and playing games with the national team as well, I've kind of grown to accept that everyone makes mistakes, not just me, but my whole team, and that it's okay, and just to focus on the next one.
you have any message that you want to say to Casey?
케이씨, 너무너무 고맙고 지금도 잘하고 있으니까 포기하지 말고 끝까지 열심히 하자. 사랑해.
This might be pretty cliche, but just really work hard and stay driven to what your goals are and kind of have goals set and don't let anyone tell you like, oh, you can't do that. If you believe in yourself, everyone else will believe in you too.